We are talking about the new moon in Scorpio, okay? It's on tomorrow. Literally, it's in a couple hours at 4:27 on the East Coast. That's 1:27 on the West Coast. This is impacting, of course, my fixed signs. That's my Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. But all of us are feeling the intensity, which is what this moon is bringing. Passion, transformation, all the Scorpio vibes. Maybe some aggression and irritation, okay? Also, what's the astro T? The moon is in Scorpio, the sun is in Scorpio. That's what happens when we have a new moon and they meet up in the same degree. So if you have anything around 20 degrees of Scorpio or a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, you are going to feel, you'll be feeling these vibes. What are the vibes? Scorpio is associated with regeneration, rebirth, sex, other people's money, transformation, passion, obsession, control. So all these things can be themes during this time. Now, new moons are new beginnings. This is the beginning of a new monthly lunar cycle. The energy can be felt up to 3 days before or 3 days after the actual lunation. Lunation is just a fancy word for new or full moon, okay? During new moons, we plant those seeds, we set those intentions. But for me, this new moon feels kind of chaotic. I'm not necessarily manifesting. I would say if you are manifesting, a great thing to manifest is change or the ability to accept and embrace change in your life, because this new moon has a lot of aspects with Uranus, which is the planet of shocks and surprises and change. Now, I'd say go with the flow and see how you feel in terms of manifesting. There is no eclipse juju on this moon. Praise the Lord. This is the first Scorpio moon in a while that isn't an eclipse. We're getting a break from those eclipses until next spring, but this new moon is surely very intense. The moon and the sun are conjunct Mars. That's the planet of action. That's our aggression. It's our ambition. It's our drive. Mars is bringing an assertive type of energy to this moon. It's giving us the drive to go after our goals, right? But Mars, being in the same sign as the sun and moon, can make us more emotionally charged when it comes to our feelings and our desires, all right? We may be feeling impulsive and a little aggy. We could act without considering the consequences. To add some extra spicy sauce on this moon, the sun, moon, and Mars in Scorpio are opposite Uranus and Taurus. This energy can make us feel like we need to break free, which could lead to rash and brash behaviors, all right? We might find ourselves rushing and increasing the chance of some kind of accident. So watch out for people driving recklessly. You might be the reckless driver. Okay, keep your cool. We're more argumentative and possibly even more aggressive, okay? Uranus also brings shocks and surprises, so keep that in mind. This is a time to take the high road. If any conflict arises, this is not the time for you to be petty, okay, and go low, okay? All this fixed energy may have you hell-bent on only seeing your side and being right and not really being able to compromise and see the other side of the situation. What's the high vibe of this moon? I love that this moon is, the sun, moon, and Mars are all trine Neptune retrograde. This gives a very spiritual energy to this moon. It could be a great time for tapping into creativity and artistic talents. Also, it's a good time for healing and extending compassion to yourself and others. Okay, so let's lean into this Neptunian energy and kind of away from that Mars-Uranus energy of fighting everyone. We want to be lovers, not fighters, right? And I'm saying that as an Aries rising. Now, I'm going to get into the horoscopes. I'm going to start with Scorpio. You miss it, you miss it. It's going to be on YouTube tomorrow. Make sure to follow me on YouTube. The link is in my bio. All right. You should listen for your rising, your sun, and your moon. If you were born at night, people that are born at night may resonate more with their moon sign, okay? Scorpio. The new moon is a new beginning for you. If you're a Scorpio sun, happy birthday. It's your solar return month. This is a new chapter in the story of you. Now that the eclipses are no longer in your sign, you're ready to be free from the past and anything that is stagnant. It's time for your rebirth, Scorpio. It's a new you loading. Your attitude, outlook, and even the way you dress may be under renovation. Mars is giving you the ambition to go after all you desire, personally and professionally. But the planet may also be bringing some conflicts and aggressive behavior your way. Before you wage a war, ask yourself, is it truly worth the battle? Keep it high vibe, Scorpio. Scorpio mantra for the Scorpio new moon. I embrace this new chapter in my life with passion and confidence. All right, Scorpio. Sagittarius, the new moon lands in your house of secrets. While you love to be in the mix, Sag, you may feel like retreating and spending some much needed time alone. It's okay to put your phone on, do not disturb, and sit with your feelings. You can't avoid those emotions forever. Process them and release them. You want to clear out any old lingering baggage before your birthday season and your new astrological calendar year. You can't heal what you don't reveal. Break out that journal to let go of old emotions, or finally book that Reiki session so you can move that old energy through your body. Let it go. Maybe a daily meditation practice finally brings you peace. Sagittarius mantra for the Scorpio new moon. I give myself permission to heal and release old emotional pain. I let go of the past. Capricorn, the new moon lands in your house of friendship. It's time to transform those social networks. What clubs or organizations do you belong to that feel like a drain of your energy instead of a joy to be involved in? Maybe you can't be your authentic self with your friend group anymore and you're ready to remove yourself from the group chat. It could be that you're just not into the things you used to like, and these people feel out of sync with who you are now. It's okay to change and grow, Cappies. Don't cut anybody off. Just scale back on the amount of time you spend with pals that aren't on the same wavelength as you. Capricorn mantra for the Scorpio new moon. I attract positive people in my life. My friend groups support and inspire me. Yes. Aquarius, the new moon lands in your house of career. Are you happy with your professional path, or is your current career route more of a power play? Striving for success isn't a bad thing, but be clear about the reasons you truly desire those professional accolades. Is it to flex on your haters and naysayers? I know Aquas pretend not to care what others think, but deep down you really do. It's okay, because after all, you're a human and not a robot. Make sure that you aren't so fixated on professional dreams that you forget about your family and obligations to your home. Your loved ones might be craving the attention you're giving your work. Aquarius mantra for the Scorpio new moon. My career excites and energizes me. My purpose aligns with my profession. Pisces, the new moon lands in your house of beliefs. Time to transform your thinking and expand your horizons. Maybe the ideas and philosophies that were passed down by your parents just don't resonate with you. While those belief systems worked for them, you have your own code of ethics and view of the world. Trust in your wisdom and inner knowing, Pisces. This is a great time for studying. You're ready to explore and learn new things. Your mind is open to all the possibilities. You could notice that it's harder to stick to your daily script. So if you're able to break free from your day-to-day routine, do so now. Switch it up. Pisces mantra for the Scorpio new moon. I embrace mindsets that are reflective of who I am as a person, not who others want me to be. I continue to grow and evolve. Aries, the new moon lands in your house of transformation. You're getting clear on where you stand financially and intimately. If you have any debts, it's time to take stock of what you owe and get control over your money. Maybe you're tired of being tied financially to a partner or loved one and need to reclaim your financial power. You can stand on your own, Aries. You got this. This is also the house of intimate partnerships. Does your relationship need a metamorphosis? Are you both vulnerable and honest in your connection? Are you or your partner too controlling and bringing out some toxic behaviors in each other? Acknowledging these shadow energies is the first step to healing. Aries mantra for Scorpio new moon. I am in control of my financial life. I am capable of reaching my money goals. Taurus, the new moon lands in your house of relationships. Is a change needed in your personal connections? This could be your boo, bestie, or your business partner. You may realize that you feel drained by relationships and some shadow behaviors that have emerged from them. Remember, relationships are a mirror. So before you go pointing a finger, make sure your side of the street is clean. The new moon could be a time where things feel feisty or testy between you and your loved ones. But keep in mind, emotions are at an all-time high right now and very amplified. If a relationship is beyond repair and you do need to sever ties with a partner, you'll feel empowered now to do so. Taurus mantra for the Scorpio new moon. I only attract high vibrational relationships and love into my life. Gemini, the new moon lands in your house of work. You're ready to transform your day-to-day routines. This could be adding hours or cutting back on hours at your job. You might feel overworked or like your talent is not being put to proper use by your manager. You may decide that you want to completely transform your 9 to 5 and do something new, especially if your coworkers are bringing that drama on a daily basis. It's all about protecting your peace and your mental health. Start to think about how many hours of sleep you need to get, what you need to put into your body to feel healthy, and if you could exercise and move your body more. Ultimately, the better you feel, the more productive you'll be, Gemini. Gemini mantra for Scorpio new moon. I deserve good health. I am grateful for my body and I show it respect and care. Cancer, the new moon lands in your house of fun. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun? Do you even remember? When was the last time you did something that made your inner child light up with joy? Don't hold back from expressing yourself. Upload that mixtape to SoundCloud. Be open to romance. If you're in your single era, fall in love with your creativity. You'll find that expressing yourself artistically is healing and liberating. Find that passion. Ignite that spark. Don't worry about doing it right. There is no right or wrong when it comes to expressing your creativity. You cannot mess up art. Cancer mantra for the Scorpio new moon. I give myself permission to have fun and be joyful. Leo, the new moon lands in your house of home and family. Generational curses are being broken and banished. You're healing and transforming the way you move as a family. You could realize that just because your parents subscribe to certain ways of doing things, it doesn't mean that they were healthy or right. There could be a desire to change up your living situation. Maybe your family dynamics change in some way. What home means to you and looks like to you is changing, and that's okay. Sometimes we have to uproot our roots and replant them in healthier soil. Leo mantra for Scorpio new moon. I am open to healing and change in my home and family. Virgo, the new moon lands in your house of communication. It's time to use your words to heal yourself and others. You're the alchemist, Virgo. You can transform pain into power. Words have the power to cast spells. That's why we call it spelling. Use your words to empower. Shadow thoughts and ways of thinking may have resurfaced, but this is so they can be risen above. Your shadow side can't be polished into perfection, Virgo. It's messy and meant to be that way. So embrace that you have the darkness with the light. You are human. There is power in speaking your truth. It can bring clarity and transparency to your relationships with your friends and siblings. Virgo mantra for the Scorpio new moon. I choose authenticity over perfection. I honor my truth. Libra, the new moon lands in your house of value. Your finances are ready for a transformation. A promotion or side hustle can help increase your earning potential. Make sure you're not going crazy with Apple Pay or Afterpay. You may feel very much like doing a little impulse shopping. But if you want different results, Libra, you need different actions. It's time to be conscious about your spending. Don't allow your emotions and moods to impact your wallet. Stick to a budget and save for a rainy day. Do you really need that Alex Earl light from the TikTok shop? No. Pause and think before you make a purchase. Your bank account will thank you later. Libra mantra for Scorpio new moon. I am responsible with my spending. I only purchase items I truly value. Okay, I did it, Joe. Thank you guys. I went through the horoscopes twice. If you missed it, it will be posted to YouTube. Okay. Good night, everyone. And the live will be on YouTube tomorrow if you missed it. Good night.